Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium and patient. This is from a hospital room, Presbyterian Hospital here in Flower Mound. Really great hospital. If I were to show you the menu that they serve when you want something to eat, it's like gourmet stuff. I mean, it's incredible. But I'll be back up and running today. But I had some premonition stuff, and I thought I'd put it down while I'm here and possibly get this up on my YouTube channel. Biden cannot survive the the challenge. He's not up to it. He's past it. I think you can take that either way you want. I don't dislike the man. It has nothing to do with that. I just think his health is going downhill, as is mine. So I'm in the hospital. I had nothing, no procedure, just had a little crisis there. Anyway, stocks are falling. Stocks will fall. Interest rates are going to rise even more than what they are. But long term, if you see your dream home, grab your dream home. Finance it at the higher rate. 2-3 years, it's going to drop, and you can refinance it at the lower rate, and you will have your dream home. If you can afford to do it, that's what you should do. Some new contender's going to throw his hat in the ring. Someone who's been there before. And a woman would be a good runner right now. Trust women. They tend to know things. Men will talk about it. I know everything about everything. No, you don't. Nobody knows what inflation's doing. Inflation's going to continue to rise a little bit until we get it under control. But like I say, the dream home, stock markets, I believe everybody's predicting a recession. I'm going to go counter to that and say that we're strong enough to survive it and come out better. That it's not really that bad. But you can't keep borrowing money, spending. Every president, since I can remember, has always borrowed money and spent it in order to get elected and get the things they wanted done. And now it's come home to roost. We gave a lot of money away during the COVID. There's nothing wrong with that. But now we've got to pay for it. But everybody's borrowed money. There's an end to it. We don't have it's an elastic economy, but it's kind of reached its tether. It's what the tether. Strong-minded people disagree with that, but wait and see what happens. I think our economy is basically strong at the bottom of it, and they're using the word relocate. So a lot of people are going to relocate. It's crisscrossing. They'll go one place and stay a while, and it doesn't suit them, then they'll move on. Tough times ahead. People on television love to say everything's grim. Everything's grim. It's not that bad. And survival rate's going to be pretty good. I'm seeing notary republic, so I believe a lot of people will buy their dream home regardless of what the interest rates are, and then wait till they come down and refinance, which is what I would do if I found my dream home. Wait, I'm in my dream home. What am I saying? Best place I've ever lived in. So, economy's strong. This is someone saying this will run its course, and we'll be good. Joe Biden is not up to it. So they need a replacement guy. And that's the problem with being president. You don't want to give it up. No one does. Because it's a sweet ride. Everybody waits on you and jumps when you say something. But there'll have to be I think that's interesting. Okay. What's happened is by attacking these politicians, they're feeding on each other. And now they're starting to beat up everybody's wives. People are being attacked. People being threatened. What we have done, or not we, but what's happening is that really, really good economic people who could be in office are being driven away. They're not interested in running. because it's a bloodbath. Their lives are ruined, their families are ruined. So really good. What we need is a strong economist and a people person. And someone's saying that's going to rise. I don't know if it's this election or next election, but they will rise. I'm doing a podcast here. You want to? Oh, okay. This will be on YouTube. Oh, my nice people here, and they're changing my, Jackie is my nurse, and Josh.
Is our leader.
They've already tried to take blood, and I've turned them away. Not interested.
You have a good day, okay?
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Here's the thing in the hospital, there's no privacy here. And they stand outside your door all night long because they've got nothing to do and yap really loudly so you can't sleep. Then they come in at 2 a.m. and want blood, and I said, I'm not giving blood. And this is the thing about a lot of people. And I'm subject to change, but I've lived a long time. I'm not young. And I've done it by the seat of my pants without any help at all. Because, well, that's wrong too. The other side has helped me get through everything. And I have a lovely wife and family, and little Peanut the wonder dog. But I have certain convictions. And I'll tell you what this one is. I'm leaving here. As soon as my vitals look perfect, they said everything, electrolytes, whatever is good, I'm leaving. So, and you know, you can see the hole in my arm. They've taken so much blood out of it, it's just scar tissue. So I'm a strong believer in putting your foot down when you know that there's no point. And the point is that they want to fill out their little forms, and there's a big electronic board out there where when I give blood, the little light will go off. Right now it's flashing because I'm refusing. But I have patient rights. Something you need to look into if you're going to the hospital. You have patient rights, and my patient rights are, I don't have to give blood if I don't want to. I can get up and walk out of here, which is what really scares them. But everything's running good, and I'm 100%. I don't need to be here. So at some point, the doctor will come through and send me home. Here's an interesting story. My wife was here, and I forget who all was here, but I said they were only going to give me liquids. That was, once you get to a certain point, they give you liquids. And I heard supper tonight. So I knew that diagnosis was wrong, that I was going to actually be eating supper. And they're, no, you can't, you got to do this liquid thing, and then we'll see that. And if you do well on that, then we'll move you to pudding, and then we'll move you to a menu. And the doctor came by and said, no, you can eat anything you want. And so I had meatloaf. Hadn't killed me yet. Great food here. Not that you should come here to eat, but trust your instincts. Sometimes that's all you've got. These people who run hospitals have a vested interest in whatever it is they do, and it's mostly monetary. But they do want to save you. They do want to make you healthy, but at a cost. And I've had blood tests, and they've all turned up perfect. And yet, at 2 o'clock in the morning on the day I'm leaving, they want to do another one. I said, you see this scar tissue here? I'm not doing it. They said, well, you'll get out quicker if you give us blood. No, I won't. Doctor wants to see what the numbers are, and not those numbers. And I'll be out here. So anyway, patients' rights. Look it up. Every hospital is different, but when you achieve a certain amount of health, you get kicked into actually this wing here is just an observational wing. So I don't have to even be here if I don't want to. Anyway, enough of that. Inflation is going to rise. Interest rates are going to rise. People are going to be homeless, and no one's talking about that. But there's a lot of homeless people now, and we're having to feed them, which is another drag on the economy. I don't have an answer for that. I don't think anybody does. That's why it's happening. It's happened throughout history, but we didn't plan this very well. I don't think it's anyone's particular fault. We hire experts who have degrees from Harvard about these things, and they crunch numbers and they come up with an answer. They go on all these television shows and say the same story, and in this case, it's not necessarily true. It's a strong economy, and they're saying it. Strong economy will rebound. Let me think. No, let me not think, because reading requires no thinking. But I've done a couple of readings in here while I'm in the hospital. It's a lovely world. I love it. And I've met the most interesting people here. I've been out exercising, and I'm the only one, but I've been out exercising round and round and round and round. And they're tired of seeing me. But I didn't just lay here. I could have just laid here, but no. Get back in shape, and I feel great. Anyway, the moral of the story is, someone's saying, don't always do what people tell you to do. Don't always believe what people tell you, because they have an interest in saying that. It's a fiduciary, or it's control. If you'll do this, this will happen. They don't know. No one knows. Except I know, I'm saying from what I'm hearing, is the economy is very strong underneath all this. So it's not Armageddon. None of that crap's happening. Elections coming up, people are already packing their pistols in an attempt to subvert true elections. And this is going to become a theme. Whenever anybody loses a race, they're going to say it was fraud or whatever in an attempt to stay in office, because these are great paying jobs. Unfortunately, we're paying a lot of money for all these people, and they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. I'll give you an example. Daylight savings time is going to kick in. Everybody hates it. No one likes it. And yet we've clung to it. We can't seem to unpass that stupid thing. Congress, I mean, this is 80% of the people in America don't want daylight savings time. That's a mandate, man. That's, chisel that in stone. Yet they can't seem to undo it. Why? All it takes is a vote. Comes up for passage, vote, no more daylight savings. They've never been able to do it. My whole life, it's been there. And it started back on a time when it was needed. I don't believe it's needed now. But even with 80% of the people in this country, every poll shows it's 85% do not want it. We still have it. That's a screwed up Congress. But someone's playing that song, "We Will Survive." I can't sing it anyway. It's a famous in a Keanu Reeves movie where they dance. The football players dance to it. I want to say Elements, a lady that sang it. Anyway, it's an old song, but we will survive. And they should give me some more truths today. I'm just sitting here waiting for, and these things flash through your brain real quickly. Like supper tonight. I knew I was going to have supper, and yet everybody in the room said, you're not. The words come down, you're getting liquids. Okay, I'm happy with liquids, but I'm going to eat supper tonight, and I did. So trust your own instincts. Don't listen to everybody. In this economy, there are no experts. There's a bunch of amateurs or people who, and here's the thing, the dynamic that you went to school to learn economics is no longer valid. So all these old guys that went to economic college or whatever they went to and learned the basics of stuff, it's not necessarily true anymore. What we need is a new paradigm. I don't know what that means, but it's a new paradigm. And like I say, we've driven most of the really good people who could make the economy work away. They don't want to get sucked into this because it beats you up. Your life's never the same. So who would want that? Except power hungry megalomaniacs and people who just want to help. That seems to be the two sides we have. We need a moderate economist of some sort. not a conservative, not a liberal, someone who's moderate. And someone will rise, is what they're saying. Maybe a woman. I'd be okay with that. So I'm going to end this and try and upload it to my YouTube channel because I won't remember this. I can't redo it. And wish you all a wonderful day, and no fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.